Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi shali sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi zidni ilma, Rabbi zidni ilma, Rabbi zidni ilma. Al-Mujib is the one who answers to all prayers. This response to prayer matches the genuineness of the asking. Quran says, "Call to me and I will answer you." Not knowing the time, manner and place in which Allah, Ya Mujib, answers is actually a protection from getting trapped by our limited expectations. Answers to all prayers. Call to me and I will answer you. He promises us that He will answer all our prayers through these ayats in Quran. He explains His actions towards us, that He will answer. That in itself, if we can dive into is His way of telling, rather showing His unconditional love to us. He openly says, "Ask me, call me, remember me." And then He says, "When you ask me, I will respond. When you call me, I will answer. When you remember me, I will remember you too." Now, could He not tell us any of this? Could He not have left us hanging in a void, lost who and how to ask or to call or to remember? If for 1 minute you can imagine that you don't have Ya Mujib, you have no understanding of His love, you have no idea of His existence, how unstable do you feel in your soul? Nothing to hold you, remind you, or love you. No dot in the center of your circle. Nothing to pull you back to your soul. If you didn't have Ya Mujib, the one who responds to your call, how flaky your own existence may become. Nothing to return to, nothing to strive for, no one to bring you home to your own self. It is Ya Mujib who answers our prayers as He openly admits His love. Now, as for you to openly declare your love towards Him, He asks you to make the call, which means pick up the phone, dial His number, know that He will answer with certainty. That is you showing up for your Allah. When you pick up the phone, you make an intention. When you dial His number, you remember Him. When you know that He will answer with certainty, you are having faith in His love. To pick the phone up, you will need the hands. So your body does the ibadat. Now, dialing the number, you can do this through your mind. And that is when He is telling us to remember and remember Him. Remember to remember Him. Know that He will answer, that knowing that you have in you that He will answer with certainty, that is faith in His love, by loving Him with all your heart. You see, body is ibadat, mind's remembering, and heart filled with faith is you showing up for your Allah in prayer. That is when the prayer becomes sincere. Ya Mujib is one who answers all prayers. His response to prayers matches the genuineness of your asking. When your prayer is genuine, how can you focus on making your prayers real, be heard? By being fully present in the now, not based on your past disappointments, not based on the fear of the future, but by being fully present. Remember, hands lifted, mind present, heart grateful of His blessings is what makes your prayer genuine. Hands have to be in ibadat, meaning the body has to be in ibadat, would have left everything else and come closer to Allah, sit in front of Allah with hands in ibadat, body in ibadat, being in ibadat. Mind has to be present fully in where it is right now. And the heart has to be filled with gratitude for all that He has blessed you. That is when you make a genuine prayer. Now ask yourself, when does that truly happen? When your body is in ibadat, mind in present, and heart filled with gratitude for His blessings. When does that truly happen for anybody? Does it happen when you know there is no one but Him who can help you, guide you, and hold you? Doesn't it happen when you feel complete darkness around you, when you give up, when you lose all hope, when all doors close? Isn't it that moment you fall to the ground, your body is in sajda, your tears don't stop, your heart's heart to be your heart hurts to be seen, valued, and heard, understood for who you are? Doesn't it happen when giving up is all there is because you have no desire to move forward? When all doors to friends and family close, when silence or noise both bring you and remind you of how lonely you are? Doesn't it happen that you come down to your knees and you don't want anyone to see you or know your pain because it matters no more? Doesn't it happen in the darkest of the darkest night, when the dark clouds of your ego are breaking apart and unveiling the hidden pain in your soul? Doesn't it happen that when your body and mind and heart crave to be held and no one is there to hold you? When we know Allah is all watching and protecting, Ya Raqib, then how does He let this happen to us? How does He bring us in life for a point where no one and nothing satisfies our body, mind, or soul, and our pain is all that is felt? That is all there is left. He says He is Ar-Rahman and Rahim. He is all forgiving and all loving. Then why does He make us journey to walk into the mountain of pain, of hurt, of betrayal, of abandonment? We climb so high on these mountains and wide at times into the grounds to stay in the darkness, to feel the numbness, to feel nothing. We feel so tired of life and lost on our path again and again and again. This climb on the mountain of our pain, this grave that you journey into the darkness of your own being, to the top and to the bottom, the two extremes are the blessing of your God to make your prayer, your call, your asking to be genuine. For remember what He said, ask me and I will answer. Now, for you to ask Him clearly, you have to know what to ask Him for. To know what to ask Him, you have to know what it is that you want. The reason you reach that mountain of pain and the grave of darkness is because you have been asking others, trusting others, believing others, and they take you up and up and up the mountain and down and down and down the grave. He says, I am all watching and all protecting, Ya Raqib. So that means when you are down below, He is waiting for you there. When you are high above, He is waiting for you there. He wants for you to reach a place where you are left with no one but Him. Up or down, when you reach there, you call and He is there. He's always been there, and you will always be and will always be there, because He is Ya Ghaffar, who is the giver of inexhaustible forgiveness. So you can climb the mountain 1,000,000,000 times, He will be there for your genuine call. When your body and mind and soul are all aligned for asking from Him, calling upon Him, and remembering Him and Him alone, we will get distracted by this world, but He blesses us our dark moments to help us have no one around us so we can call Him, ask Him, and remember Him. You see, love makes the lover possessive. So when you are distracted by the world, you can't see, hear, and know the love of your Creator. So to pull you back home to Him, He waits for you, He watches over you, He protects you, for He knows that your soul knows that home is with Him. No one and nothing will satisfy your soul as the love of your Creator. So He loves you and wants the same from you too. On the darkest night, the moon shines the brightest. If the moon is you, then the light you emit is Ya Mujib. It is this light which helps you to see in the darkness of the dark night, pushing away the darkness and feel loved by the glow of its existence. You are the moon, light is Allah. You are dead without His light, for His love, His blessings, without His light, His love, and His blessings. Moon doesn't shine every day because it's not meant to. Moon only shines when the light of His love falls upon your being, and He shines through you. For all that is light is Him, for to Him and will always be. For all that is light is Him, was Him, and will always be Him. It is He who guides you towards Him, for you belong to Him, and to Him, inshallah, you will return.